It took hundreds of thousands of people to get Apollo 11 to the moon and back.
And today, Channel 9 reporter Christopher Heath spoke to the first person to see the astronauts back on Earth. All new at 5, a Navy SEAL's journey from the jungles of Vietnam to one of the most famous splashdowns in history.
On July 24th, 1969, the astronauts that went to the moon would splash down in the Pacific Ocean. A man, a Navy SEAL, would swim out to greet them, but his job was so much more than just that. It was the late 60s, and in a jungle in Vietnam, a voice from the heavens reached out.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
The book of Genesis, as read by the Apollo 8 crew in orbit. Navy SEAL John Wolfram was listening.
We had a month or so to go. We're going back to the United States. I have no idea. When I landed, they asked our team to be involved in Apollo 10 and 11.
The mission, wait for the capsule to splash down, swim out, secure the vessel, and make sure America's heroes made it back safely.
You know, that one moment there, nobody knew. That's why they wanted to make sure when I looked in the window that they were...
So you were the first one to check to make sure they were still alive?
Yeah.
A thumbs up through the glass confirmed each of the 3 astronauts had made it home. Now, they had to make it out of the water.
We were having a lot of shark activity, so the first thing I did was look in the water to make sure they're clear.
Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins would quickly be ferried to a waiting ship. John, on the other hand, still had a spacecraft to secure in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
I jumped on top of that capsule. The bosun mate shot out a line. We grabbed it. At the end of that line was a bigger cable. I attached it to the reinforced loop on top of the capsule, and it was taken aboard the USS Hornet.
And with that, John's role in history was complete. Just one of the thousands who each helped put a man on the moon and bring him home safely. Now, the crew of the Apollo 11 would spend 5 days in a quarantine. John, on the other hand, would get a few awards and a story to tell for the rest of his life. Reporting from the Kennedy Space Center, Christopher Heath, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Really just a remarkable American. John will be sharing this story and much more this Sunday at 8:30 and 10:45 in the morning at the First Pentecostal Church of Palm Bay if you'd like to hear him in person. What a great story.
I know.